The following video is part 4 in a 5-part video series that provides context on the fierce KDR gentleman. I'm Rick Longnecker, a founder of the Pi Alpha chapter, class of 1986. This video will cover the topic, how can we reward brothers for being fierce KDR gentlemen? In late December 2013, after defining a set of qualities that make you a fierce KDR gentleman, and finding a way to measure brotherhood, we set out to find a way to reward brothers for being fierce KDR gentlemen and representing our brotherhood. While doing research in December 2013, we came across a quote. A brother should be rewarded for following the commitments and helping others to follow the commitments they've made. This raised the question, how do we in Kappa Delta Rho in the Pi Alpha chapter reward a brother for following the commitments and helping others to follow them? Here are some examples of ways we can reward and recognize brothers. Let's take a look at dues, part 1. If a brother is elected president of student government, Blue Key, Mortarboard, or other prestigious student organization, wouldn't it make sense to have them not pay dues, not pay for events, not pay for formals? What would happen if we established a dues structure that said if you're meeting expectations as a fierce KDR gentleman, that you just pay your dues? But if you're exceeding or well exceeding expectations as a fierce KDR gentleman, we would reduce your dues by 10 to 20%. What would happen for those that are failing expectations if we charge them 10% or 20 or 30 or 40% more than our baseline dues structure? Now, some have said when I presented this to them that brothers wouldn't do that to brothers. But that makes no sense. Why would we as a brotherhood have a brother who's out there exceeding and far exceeding our expectations of the fierce KDR gentleman? Why would we have them pay the same dues as someone who's failing expectations, who's not involved in campus, who's not behaving as a fierce KDR gentleman, who's not academically excelling? It makes no sense. Let's look at a second category of rewards and recognition. Let's look at awards and scholarships. What would happen if we took our Senior of the Year, Brother of the Year, New Member of the Year awards, and instead of basing them on a popularity contest and voting, what would happen if we tied them directly to your rating as a fierce KDR gentleman? What would happen if we quantified it? What would happen if we set scholarships up and made the award recipients based on their level of rating as a fierce KDR gentleman? Once again, these are just examples. Let's take a look at other areas. How about probation? What would happen if we used the fierce KDR gentleman and all of its qualitative and quantitative ratings to judge when a brother is or is not on probation, rather than simply using one of the attributes like grades or academics? What would happen if we used house chores at the KDR house, or cleaning sorority bathrooms, or serving as a designated driver for a sorority as ways to penalize brothers who are not performing or are performing below standards as a fierce KDR gentleman? Once again, these are just examples to fuel your thinking. The bottom line point is this. When you set up a set of criteria quantitatively and qualitatively to rate a brother's performance as a fierce KDR gentleman, we need to reward them and, if necessary, penalize them for that behavior.